So you drink weird, you get weird art, and we talk about being weird because everyone's okay here and everyone's accepted.
This is a great passion of mine. I never thought I could love something as much as I do. It's tattooing. We've had a vision from the beginning. I mean, I've been working in studios for like 8 years. For people, tattoo studios can be quite daunting and a scary place to walk into. And our passion has been that it doesn't matter who you are, whatever tattoo you want, as soon as you walk through the door here at Knuckle Up and over at Edison as well, we'll take care of you from the first moment you step through the door, anything you want. And if you're feeling nervous as well, we know how that feels. I mean, I got a lot of tattoos, but I still get super nervous when I get tattooed, so we can always appreciate how that feels.
In theory, all shops are the same, they all work the same. The thing that makes this different is the way that we work as a team, you know? What one person's weakness is another person's strength. That's what I feel is like the winning combination to this shop. We have something different to offer. It's not just full of egos, etc., etc. Everyone's super humble, everyone's super chill. I think that's the thing that kind of separates this whole thing, is that everyone works together, we're always learning, we're always trying to better each other. You know, it's just constant progression.
Hungary has a kind of isolated tattoo culture, I've found. For example, it's very dominated by color realism and photorealism, whereas the rest of the world is kind of working on other things. And so you won't find a lot of that here, and I think this is one of the few shops that does, things outside of the usual in Hungary, and it does it exceptionally. Just catering to travelers, I find it's a very relatable context to meet people and tattoo them. In a lot of ways, it's kind of like a cool form of graffiti. You put these tattoos on people and then they travel all around the world, and that's a pretty incredible thing.
For me, it's another way to deliver important personal messages. I think it's science forever. It can affect the whole life of people. Yeah, it's a serious task.
They gonna wear it through their whole life, so this means a lot to me, and this is what keeps me doing this.
We opened Knuckle Up 2 years ago, and we started working with Budapest party hostels because we're really passionate and enthusiastic about the travel community. There's a lot of studios that you need to book down months down the line, but we try and cater and keep things open for people that are going to come to us and they can go away happy with a tattoo that they've always wanted or a spare of the moment idea. And that being said, we've got quite popular through the 2 years, especially working with Budapest party hostels. We needed to expand. The opportunity came along where we got the chance to open a craft beer bar where we can actually include a tattoo studio as well. A lot of places around the world won't let you do that, but fortunately in Budapest we can do it here. It's just basically a glorified waiting area where you can sit down, have a nice cup of coffee, get tattooed, and then you can have a nice craft beer or wine or a glass of whiskey.
I think there's 3 facets really to the business that's interesting. It's like, yeah, we're not just a tattoo parlor, we're not just a craft beer bar. We're also sometimes a live music venue. We've had art shows here. I mean, we employ artists. Every now and again, you're here after a tattoo, having a beer, and some weird music thing happens. And you're like, this is fucking weird, but I love it. And I remember sitting here thinking that this is everything I want. This is it. People were getting tattooed, people were drinking beer, and people were swing dancing in the streets. It's like, yeah, we win. That was it.
Doesn't matter whatever kind of style of tattoo you want, we'll make something exclusively for you and for what you feel is in your